Hey yo, what's poppin', my fellow music lovers and listeners? Welcome back to Multifaceted Media Entertainment. And today we got a brand new video for you guys. Now, Kanye West dropped a new single around 12 p.m. last night or this morning, however you want to look at it, featuring The Game, or more so alongside The Game, as he's credited as more of a partnering artist as opposed to just a mere feature. And I gotta say, I'm supremely disappointed because this song had a ton of potential, but that all kind of falls to the wayside as we get deeper and deeper into Kanye's verse. But first things first, let's talk about the game verse, which I think unfortunately is gonna be kind of overlooked as a result of Kanye kind of going off on kind of a tangent as it relates to his recent enough divorce with Kim Kardashian. He even named dropped Pete Davidson for some reason. Kind of a similar effect to what happens when Eminem is on a track with anyone and he decides to start doing some random name dropping and inevitably overshadows the artist that he's doing a feature with. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but the main reason I think it is unfortunate is because I actually think that the game had a pretty decent verse. The song is called Easy and it's about your life not being too easy as it relates to growing up. And I thought the game's verse was pretty good. He had a pretty nice and steady flow. He stuck to the topic. He had a nice delivery as well. And he told a nice story at the end of the day. Or maybe nice isn't the best word to use to describe it, as some of the things that he was talking about did get a little bit grim. But at least it was nicely written, it was on topic, it was focused, and I did enjoy his portion of the track quite a bit. But then we get Kanye West's contribution to the track, and from the opening lines, you know he's about to be on some bullshit. Clearly alluding to issues he had during his marriage, talking about how he doesn't bring anything to the table or how Kim accuses him of bringing nothing to the table when he is the table, which is kind of a clever line overall, but when taking into consideration what the rest of his verse has to offer, it just makes everything even worse. Then it gets even worse with him talking about him and Kim having the best divorce ever, and if they go to court, they'll go to court together. Then he just starts bringing up Pete Davidson and how he thinks God saved his life just so he can whoop Pete Davidson's ass, which. And look, man, the only people making it a topic of conversation that Pete Davidson is now deep within the crevices of your used to be wife's uterus are you and the media. Because, first of all, I can't recall Pete Davidson saying a thing about this. And even if he did, he's not the reason that you guys got divorced in the first place. And I do get the point that you guys were kind of friends before all of this happened. And I do get that that's kind of a violation for him to be sleeping with your recently divorced wife. But at the end of the day, how do you think mentioning Pete in this manner is going to affect the audience or people's opinion or perception of you on a whole? Because I'm sure it's not in a good way. Because right now you just come off as salty as hell that the dude's banging your ex. But then again, I kind of agree with some of what Sean C had to say regarding this topic and regarding this track. And he was elaborating on how he doesn't think that Kanye has anybody in his camp that he feels like he can really open up to about things like this. And so he decides to use music as a vent because he really feels like he has no other option. And if we recall earlier on at the beginning of his verse, he did go off on not wanting any advice from, therapists and whatnot. But regardless, at the end of the day, I really don't think that this was the best or better way to handle this situation at all. And at the end of the day, man, I really do think it's time for you to move on. You ruined a perfectly good song here, in my opinion, saying some corny, eye roll inducing, cringeworthy things that really at the end of the day didn't have that much to do with the topic at hand, while the game was rapping about his upbringing and things that happened to him to kind of mold him into the person that he is today, relating back to the topic of the song being his life was never easy. You're just kind of going off on a tangent about recent events with your ex-wife and her current new lover or love interest or what the hell ever. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on this track. Kind of disappointed. feeling a little bit under the weather, so I wasn't even gonna make this video, but I decided that I feel like I kind of had to. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this track in the comment section below. Also, hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you keep getting notified whenever a new video drops on the channel. Once again, this has been Multifaceted Media, and I'm signing out.